Okay, this is Wednesday, December 12th, Law of Cosines. This is used when you have two sides or three sides given. And these are the formulas right here. You probably saw this last year. So if you're trying to find side A, you use the two sides that are given. You would know side B and side C, so you square them, minus 2bc, and then cosine of the given angle. These are not calculator ready, so you'll notice like right next to this, I have these right here, already calculator ready. So if you're trying to solve for side A, it's b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of A. The angle that you know will always be the big angle of the side that you're solving for. So it's best if we just do one of these problems. So here's example one. You will find these notes already on Google Classroom. So if you want a blank copy of these, you'll have to print one of these out. But these are the notes. If you don't have a capability of printing out, just get a piece of paper out and draw this triangle. So this is what I mean when I say SAS, side, included angle, side. Everything's over here in this one corner. So this is called SAS. Okay, I'm going to do this with a pen so I don't, let me see if I can find a pen. Sorry guys, I had a pen here a second ago. Oops. I'm trying to find a pen because this red one's going to bleed through my paper. That's all right. We're just going to have to go with this red pen. All right. So anyway, so we have SAS. So whenever you are doing law of cosines, you want to solve for this third side first. So we're going to solve for side A. So if you look up here, you're trying to find for side A, we're going to be using this top formula. Okay, so that formula is b squared plus c squared, which notice you know both of those, b and c, minus 2bc times cosine of angle A. So b squared would be 12 squared plus c squared, which is 14 squared, minus 2 times 12 times 14 times cosine of angle A. And basically you just punch that all into the calculator. Let me get that right there. Let me get a calculator ready. So you're going to go square root of 12 squared plus 14 squared minus 2 times 12 times 14 times cosine of 39.4. So you punch that all in, press enter, and your answer is 8.96. If you round the 6 to a 9, that becomes a 0, so this is going to be rounded up to 9. So side A is 9. So it says solve the triangle here, but we're not going to solve the triangle. We're just going to solve for side A. That's all we're doing. Okay? Now, you might wonder why I have these three more formulas right here. You might want to know why I have three more formulas. Well, these are the same formulas as these. But what I've done is I've taken this cosine A and I've moved everything to the other side and then divided. So it's called deriving a formula. So it is the same three formulas, but this is the part of the formula that you want if you're trying to solve for an angle. So what I've done is I've already kind of solved it for you. You just have to plug in numbers now. So you're not going to see this in any book. This is just my formulas. That's going to be easier to solve for an angle. So this is the second case. This is when you are given SSS. Okay, three sides. So usually you want to solve for the largest angle first, but technically you can solve for any angle I ask for. So if I said solve for angle B, you would do this one. If I said solve angle A, you would use this. Solve for angle C, use this. But I want you to solve, I'm going to get rid of the directions. Let's say I want you to solve for the largest angle. Which one is the largest angle? Well, the largest side is 24, so the largest angle is angle B. So that's what we're going to solve for. So this is the formula we're using right here, cosine B. Notice this formula. All the sides are used over here, but the one that you're subtracting on the top is the little b. If you're solving for big B, you are always going to subtract the side opposite that. Okay? So we're going to say cosine B equals subtract the side opposite B. So you're going to subtract 24 squared. And then you have 22 squared plus 19 squared. 2 times 22 times 19. These are all the sides. It's basically a squared plus c squared minus b squared over 2 times a times c. Now, when you punch this in the calculator, either use your fraction key on your calculator or use parentheses. I think it's important that we just learn how to use parentheses to begin with. So we're going to go parenthesis 22 squared. Here, let me just erase all this. Parentheses 22 squared plus, 19 squared minus 24 squared, parenthesis, divided by parenthesis 2 times 22 times 19. So it looks like that. Now you're going to get a decimal here. It's 0.32177. All of this is 0.32177. That's kind of small for an angle, right? But this isn't our angle yet. This is the value of our angle, but this is not our angle. We got to get rid of the word cosine. So how do you do that? You do inverse cosine both sides, and b will equal inverse cosine of 0.32177. So you're going to press second cosine. Then you go up and highlight this. Go up and highlight that. See how I highlighted it with my up arrow? Press enter and it brings down the decimal. It's like cutting and pasting. And you press enter again and you get 71.2. So angle B is 71.2. So here's the same thing. So this one says solve for angle B. So we're solving for angle B again. So we'll just set this up. So angle B, so you have cosine B equals. So if you're solving for B, you want to subtract side B. And then 4 squared and 5 squared. 2 times 4 times 5. Punch these in your calculator. You get negative 0.2. So cosine of B equals negative 0.2. And then you do arc cosine of negative 0.2. So you do second cosine, highlight, enter, enter, 101.5. And that's angle B. So again, if you're given SAS like this one, A, B, C, little a is 16, little c is 12, and then angle B is, what, 63? This is an SAS, so you're going to solve for side B. So B is equal to big square root, 12 squared plus 16 squared minus 2 times 12 times 16 times cosine of 63. Side B is 15. And that's all I have for you. Okay, I don't have time to do the word problem, but there's a start to doing your law of cosines. All the homeworks are on Google Classroom, so get your homeworks done. You need to turn in sections 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, and 4.8 homework. Goodbye.